If you'd previously ditched the trip of a lifetime for the love of your life, could you find yourself wondering, what if? But is it really possible to resurrect a dream of living on the other side of the world when you've 3 children and a husband, all happy where they are? Hedith Jamieson is desperate to make Australia her home.
I'd live in a shed if it was here.
Husband Steve isn't so keen.
I don't want to make a wrong move and then think, oh, what have we done?
A trial week reveals what their life could be like.
It's been a lot nicer having time to be with Mum and Dad.
But is it enough to make Hedith's dream come true?
I have got a battle on my hands. I've got a big battle.
Straddling the Pacific, Indian and Southern Oceans, Australia's known the world over for its spectacular coastline. Boasting more than 10,000 beaches, over 85% of the population live within 30 miles of the sea. So it's no surprise the country remains the #1 destination for British families seeking a new life in the sunshine. Hedith Jamieson has harboured dreams of living in Australia for well over a decade. Desperate to cast off the shackles of running a restaurant with husband Stephen, she believes emigrating will help them carve out more family time with their children. Now she has just 1 week to convince Stephen to turn his back on their business and persuade oldest son Leon their life could be better on the other side of the world. To reach Brisbane, the Wales-based family spend over 22 hours in the sky flying from Birmingham to Australia, with stopovers in Dubai and Sydney. And it was a very memorable trip indeed.
The 2 kids had a chance to go up and sit with the captain and on the way over, didn't you?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
You wore the hat, didn't you? Sat in the captain's chair.
Yeah, it was quite cool going in the cockpit with all the stuff, and yeah.
But despite the excitement, Stephen remains cautious about the prospect of moving down under.
It's going to take quite a bit to persuade me to come out to Australia. I've got to be able to get a good job. That's my main worry.
As the family head out into Brisbane, Hedith knows the next 7 days will be her best chance at getting the life she wants. Meet the Jamiesons from Cardigan in Wales. Their mum Hedith, dad Stephen, 9-year-old Leon, Eli age 6 and 3-year-old Seth.
Good evening, Jamieson Steakhouse.
As joint owners of a busy restaurant, Hedith and Stephen spend more time together than most couples.
I got to the table 10 food, please.
It's the next order on, so it'll be a couple of minutes.
It's less of a marriage and it's more of a business partnership. All booked in for you. And you were way too bossy as well. Bye. I know.
The couple first met when Hedith began waitressing in a restaurant where Stephen was a chef 16 years ago. But everything changed when, aged 21, she decided to swap her apron for an adventure in Australia.
Pretty much 2 weeks before going, that's it. Declared his undying love for me, said he couldn't live without me, please don't go.
The idea of going to Australia was kind of put on hold for a while then.
They opened the steakhouse 7 years ago, but juggling 70-hour weeks with looking after 3 children is proving a recipe for disaster.
We miss sort of Christmas and birthdays, and if there's any occasion on summer holidays, we work right through. It's quite hard going.
Hedith is concerned about the effect their workload is having on her relationship with the boys.
I feel as if I'm losing control of bringing them up. Mommy's talking on the phone. Because at the moment, no, even if the kids have been really ill, I am not at home to look after them. It's happened before. Eli's had asthma attacks, I've been in work, ambulances have had to be called, and, you know, I'm not there.
Stephen shares Hedith's anxiety.
They've got a great babysitter who looks after them, but It's not the same as the mum and dad looking after him every night.
Am I a tiger?
No. Am I a person?
Yes.
Oldest son Leon agrees.
I'd love to spend more time with my parents.
Desperate for change, Hedith has served up a solution, moving the family to the country she's dreamt of for over a decade.
It's got to be Australia, that's it. I've decided. It's just gone like that now. I can't see anything else. For me, it's changing the lifestyle and being a little bit more relaxed.
Hedith's got her sights set on the Gold Coast, but first she needs to get Stephen on side.
Hedith's planned it, and she's literally written it on one little bit of paper. It's like pack, plane, Australia. Whereas I'm thinking, how are we going to afford this? How are we going to find a house? How are we going to find a job?
I've thought about all of the important stuff, but I'm trying to put a positive spin on everything.
Her positivity has paid off with the younger boys.
I'm really excited to go to Australia because I can get new friends. The penguin. Penguin. There's penguins.
But despite craving more time with his parents, Leon's firmly on his dad's side.
I don't want to go because, all my friends are here.
The thought of being separated from family is also painful.
I miss my grandparents, 100%.
Cool. Who was the cutest one, do you think?
That one.
Yeah?
Knowing the boys are her parents' only grandchildren is the one thing making Hedith question the move.
I'm very torn. I can't decide whether I'm being really selfish by making this move to Australia or whether I am actually putting us as a family first.
Bye-bye, Whitman. Bye-bye, Cubs.
Ultimately, though, she's desperate to address their situation and hopes the opportunity to show them what life in Australia could be like will help her seal the deal.
Leon needs to see what he can get if we go there, and so does Stephen.
This is the last chance for Hedith now. We've all got to be wanting to go, so it's going to take a little bit more convincing.
The Jamiesons are visiting Australia's Gold Coast in the state of Queensland. Their base for the week is in Mermaid Beach, a coastal area just 1 hour south of Brisbane. But will this 5-bedroom house live up to Hedith's high expectations?
Oh,
It's nice, isn't it?
it's really cute. This is my style, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's good, and the boys have spotted something they like too.
What's that? What have you seen?
Beach.
The beach?
Yeah.
Oh my
God. This is the dream. Yeah. Couldn't get closer if you tried.
Watching the children play gives Hedith hope about convincing Leon to move.
This week might do it.
When we talked about it before, he's like, no, I don't want to leave my friends and I don't want to leave the school.
All the stuff I've been talking about, he needs to be able to see it for himself.
But despite a positive start, Stephen's still sitting on the fence.
We've got to be able to afford a lifestyle like this.
Stephen, I'd live in a shed if it was here.
Here, this side.
Go!
And this side. This side.
What if we don't agree at the end of the week?
One of us has got to change our minds about what we're going to do.
It's nice. It's nice, isn't it?
Back in the UK, the Jamiesons live in a converted schoolhouse in the West Wales coastal town of Cardigan.
What we're sitting in now is one of the old classrooms, but then the bit on the side is the headmaster's house. So there's only 2 bedrooms upstairs, and then we've converted one room downstairs into our bedroom.
They've worked hard to make it a home, but Hedith knows exactly what she's looking for down under.
I just like a small, cutie beach house. I've got it all in my head.
Stephen, on the other hand, might be harder to please.
4 bedrooms, large living room, lots of outside space and hopefully a swimming pool.
If they do move, the family's property budget would be £350,000. To see what their money could buy in Australia, we'll show the Jamiesons 3 properties, 2 based on budget and a third which could be their dream home. Only after they've viewed each one will they find out its value. House hunting begins in Currumbin Waters, a southern suburb close to some of the best beaches on the Gold Coast. With schools and amenities nearby, this family-friendly area should offer the Jamiesons the beach lifestyle Hedith craves.
So that's nice.
But will this 4-bedroom home be to their liking?
Quite cute, isn't
Yeah,
it?
looks nice.
Check out all of that over there on the trees. What do you reckon, Seth? Do you like it here?
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah. It looks nice, is it?
Go and check it out, see what it looks like.
Let's go in.
Locations winning? What about inside?
I didn't really know what to expect, really. Yeah, I quite like it.
And Stephen?
It's nice, it's done that nice and it looks nice. It's not that big though, is it?
But I don't like big houses. Not too big. Think of all the cleaning. No comment.
But Stephen's not convinced.
As the kids get bigger, they're going to be taking over the house and this will be not big enough in here.
This is cute.
Moving on, the spacious kitchen could help.
It's not so small now.
No, I didn't realise it was going to open out. I think I could manage with this size kitchen. It's not massive, but it's enough.
Where do you want to go, Seth?
Husband sorted, Hedith turns her attention to Leon.
Definitely boys' room. What, yours, is it? Your room.
Yeah,
Good.
Okay.
We starting to convince you, or what?
It's an easier sell to little Seth.
Oh, no, that's my own.
They're your toys. I don't think they're yours.
It's my bed.
This is your bedroom. The toys might have swung it for Seth.
Yeah.
The master bedroom gets a big thumbs up.
Oh, this would be Mum and Dad's room. Walk-in wardrobe. Do you reckon I'd get all my clothes in there, Stephen?
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd put yours.
And it's a room with a view.
What's that in the
Yeah,
garden?
there's a view of the swimming pool. That's really nice.
Wow. Look,
Outside, they get a better look.
that is quite a nice pool. It's huge.
I want to go in there.
Yeah.
You want to go in there?
Yeah.
Stephen's beginning to see real potential.
Yeah, it'd be a nice area, cooking out here, having friends over, barbecue.
You would be cooking me my dinner whilst I'm relaxing in the pool.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect. An outhouse gives Hedith even more ideas.
Oh my God, what's this? This could be like our little bar area by the pool.
And adds fuel to her fight for life down under.
Yeah, is it big enough for 3 boys now?
It's quite big inside.
I know.
Hedith might have Stephen on board for now, but the couple need to find out if their £350,000 budget could buy a place like this.
Right.
Okay. If it's around the 300, that's a good price and affordable.
I'm going to say 330. Eli, do you want to turn it over? Oh, it's under my guess.
That's £24,000 under budget.
I feel okay about the price. I could sense you're not so happy.
Well, I was hoping...
cheaper the better,
Yeah,
isn't
I was
it?
hoping it was going to be less.
It may be affordable, but Stephen clearly wants to see more for his money. Hopefully Property 2 can deliver what he's after. Staying in Currumbin Waters, the family don't have far to go to find out. Will this 4-bedroom house in its own secluded grounds be the one to get Stephen excited about a move?
It's different, isn't it?
This is really different.
Yeah.
It's like being in the jungle, isn't it? How much wildlife do you reckon is around here?
Hedith sounds unsure, but it doesn't stop them going in for closer inspection.
Oh, my. Oh, it's amazing. It's more like it.
The boys like what they see.
Am I going there?
Oh, there's a slide there, yeah.
While the younger boys play, Hedith tests the water with Leon.
Check out this pool. I don't know who'd have more fun on that, you or me.
That looks cool.
Feels a bit more like a family home, doesn't it? Like from the outside, geared up for kids, and They'd be happy. They'd be out here all the time, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Heading inside, Mum and Dad explore what else the house offers.
It's looking out over the garden, which is quite good. So at least if the boys are out playing.
It's got big windows, big doors going outside, nice and open.
And the kitchen?
I think it needs a bit of updating, maybe. We'd change it around a little bit. But...
Lick of paint and a cleaner, because you know what I'm like. It's like, oh.
Upstairs, Stephen's unimpressed with the family bathroom.
Bit of modernisation in there, I think.
Mind you, we can't really comment. Our bathroom at home needs a new bathroom, doesn't it?
Hedith sidesteps Stephen's negativity until she spots an issue in the master bedroom.
Yeah, master bedroom.
Look at it like the dust.
I know.
I'm like,
I mean,
oh my God.
That's...
Well, maybe these people are too busy loving life to be worrying about their house.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
Needs a new ensuite.
Yeah.
But things look better from the balcony.
It's definitely like a proper family home,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The outside area is great.
And the kids are really happy, aren't they?
Yeah.
The house has evoked mixed reactions, but the couple are still keen to find out how much it costs.
I know it needs a little bit of work doing, but I think it's going to be $350, if not a bit more.
I'm saying $340. Shall I turn it over?
Okay.
Who's going to be the winner?
Oh,
That's almost £20,000 over budget.
that's a lot. That's not going to sway me to move to Australia.
Maybe the next house will be more our taste.
With Hedith staying positive, the family swap coastal living for the rural suburb of Maudsley. With nearby schools, parks and access to major road links, it's a popular location for families seeking more bang for their buck.
Oh, this is the house here.
This is all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice street.
But will this three-bedroom house have enough scope to be the Jamiesons' dream home?
Oh,
Yeah, nice big entrance.
open and airy. Feels really nice.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
Bedroom here. This is nice. Oh, check that out.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I love this.
Wow.
This is Mum's style of bathroom. What's behind this door? There's enough room in this walk-in wardrobe for you to actually play toys.
I don't want to be digging this will be like
Quite right, Seth.
Do you want to go outside and have a look?
See what's out there?
Go on then. You boys go outside. Mum and Dad are going to carry on looking at the house.
Okay.
It's like this living area.
Yeah, it all kind of just flows into one. It's got nice.
Because from here, all you can see is like the little water fountain running into the pool. It's quite relaxing.
This house has the chilled-out vibe Hedith's been looking for.
I love it.
Yeah.
Check out this kitchen a bit more.
Yeah, the kitchen's nice.
It's like literally got its own little wash-up area.
Yeah.
It's like being in work, isn't it?
Not sure that's a good thing, Hedith.
Oh,
Wow, you've got like a little snug.
I don't know if I'd use this for something different though.
Maybe playroom for the kids.
The toys would be spilling out onto
No,
the
that'd be right.
making a mess.
Hedith has a better idea.
You could easily make it into another bedroom. You
Yeah.
could put a door up here,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
No.
And outside,
That's really nice, isn't it? Look at all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Better than
Yeah.
nice. You'll be eating out here in the evening, getting in that pool. You're going to be spending half your time out here,
Outside,
aren't you?
yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
this house has ticked a lot of boxes, but can they afford it with their £350,000 budget?
It's going to be a lot, I think.
What do you reckon?
I reckon about 400.
Might be even more.
Yeah. It
I
does look
reckon
like...
410.
Should we have a look and see what it is?
Seth, gonna turn it over. Beauty!
Wow, that's a shot.
High five!
That is a shot.
Happy days!
It's well within budget.
I was thinking there's got to be a lot more than that.
It's because we're away from the coast. There's got to be, isn't there? How do you feel now?
Well, if we can get
You're
a house...
the one who needs convincing, not me.
If we can get a house like that for that kind of price, then that's going to make a difference.
Mum and Dad are pleased, but Leon's not budging.
Well, the house is nice, but I'd still want to live in Wales.
Why?
Because of all my friends.
Leon's not buying it, but all in all, house hunting has given the family plenty of food for thought. Property one was below budget, but even with a pool, Stephen wasn't convinced it offered value for money. Coming in over budget, the grounds of property two wowed, but it bit the dust for Hedith when the interiors failed to impress. Although more inland, the final house of the day was a hit with both Stephen and Hedith, and discovering it was affordable was a real bonus. So how will the family vote when it comes to choosing between property in Australia and the UK?
We've had a fab day looking at houses today, all 3 different properties. Based on that, we are going to vote for...
Australia? Australia?
You chose Australia?
Yeah, well, the houses are a lot bigger out here, and, well, there's swimming pools.
How come you chose Australia?
Well, being here a couple of days now, seen a few of the houses, all seem really nice.
I could have lived in any of those houses. OK, maybe not the middle one.
A clean sweep of votes for Australia means Hedith's dream of a new life on the other side of the world hasn't been washed out to sea. But that could all change if Stephen can't be convinced he'll find work down under. Back in the UK, the couple run a steakhouse in their hometown in Wales.
Our restaurant does take over our life. It's unavoidable. Everything's got to fit around work, and that's how it goes.
Hedith is the restaurant manager, while Chef Stephen heads up a busy kitchen and puts in long hours.
Anything from 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and work till midnight most nights. In the busy times, that's 7 days a week.
Variable income and a work-life imbalance are some of the pitfalls of being a business owner, and Hedith's ready to give it the chop.
If I had my choice, I would go off and do what I do now, but do it for somebody else, so that when I've finished work, that's it. I can switch off, go home.
But she knows securing the future she wants is dependent on convincing her husband he'll be able to find work down under.
We've got to find Stephen the right job. If we can't find him the right job, I don't think he's going to be willing to go.
While the boys are looked after by a childminder, the couple set about exploring work options on the Gold Coast. And Stephen's fearful about the day ahead.
I'm a bit worried about my age, and they might be looking for younger candidates for jobs.
We've arranged for Stephen to meet up with expat and manager Nick Owens at a surf club in Burleigh Heads, around 9 miles from the Gold Coast Central Business Area.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, mate. I'm Nick. Welcome to the Burleigh Surf Club.
Thank you.
Stephen cuts straight to the chase.
What do you think then, obviously, my age now, because I'm 47 now?
Seriously, I'd probably favour that myself. Probably got a family, you know, you get a bit of a commitment for it, but, mate, I reckon you're in the prime of your life, mate.
Reassured, Stephen asks about shift patterns.
It is a lot of nights, and the weekends are mainly where, you know, the place is busy.
Doing evenings and weekends is what Stephen hopes to avoid, but he's still keen to find out how many hours he'd work in a typical week.
40 hours, you get your 4 weeks annual leave and your holiday pay and all the sick pay and all that, so it's not too bad. You know, a busy night here, you're still done and dusted by the chef's 9:30.
Even working evenings, Stephen's hours would drop substantially. Meanwhile, further along the coast, Hedith is meeting chef and business owner Luke Turner at a deli restaurant in Southport.
Hi, Hedda, how are you? Nice to meet you.
You okay?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good.
Used to being her own boss, Hedith wants to know what a role here would entail.
We're looking for leaders. We're looking for people that can organise a group and be organised themselves.
Sounds good, but the deal breaker for Hedith will be the hours.
The minimum standards are 38 hours and 5 days a week.
Yeah,
very much
part-time.
It's normally 6 till 4, or you might do 9 till close.
What kind of time do you close?
We're open 6 till 6.
It's the daytime hours Hedith dreams of. All she needs to know now is how much she could earn.
We'd look at an average salary for a restaurant manager around 65 to 70.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds pretty good.
That's up to £37,000 annually, a hike on her most recent earnings of £25,000. And even better news, there's plenty of work available.
At the moment, it's a very much a skill shortage area. The way that we overcome that is by looking for sponsorship. We have I think we have 9 sponsored staff on the books between chefs and restaurant managers, and people with your sort of experience don't come along every day.
Happy days.
Hedith's delighted, but it's not cause for celebration just yet.
I'm just nervous on how Stephen gets on now, really. Doesn't matter how good a day I've had, if he isn't happy later on, that's it.
Back at the surf club, Stephen asks the all-important question.
What kind of salary do you think I could get?
Around 65, 70 grand. That's the kind of figure I think I'd be expecting to pay.
That's good. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Stephen would be guaranteed £37,000 per year and would no longer face seasonal changes to his income as a restaurant owner.
If you were thinking of making a move, being a chef, I think, you know, you've come into the right place. You really are, you know. I think you won't look back, mate. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds good, yeah.
It's been a great day work-wise for the couple, and when they reunite on the beach, they're delighted at each other's news.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. How did you get on?
So the guy I met actually does sponsor people in, and he's like crying out for restaurant managers to everything.
Yeah.
Salary was between 65 and 70, 38 hours a week. And that was just daytime.
My job was like part-time. They were like it's 38, 40 hours. Again, $65,000 to $70,000.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
So when it comes to choosing between jobs at home or away, what will the couple go for?
We've had our work day now, which we both enjoyed. We've both learned a lot of things. And with that in mind, we're now going to vote. Australia.
Australia.
We got some friends already, see?
Hey, we got friends.
Encouraged by work prospects down under, Stephen's second vote for Australia suggests he's developing an appetite for Hedith's dream. Desperate for more family time together, she's now hopeful a serving of the laid-back lifestyle the country's famed for will give them all a further taste of what life could be like down under. Making the most of rare time together, the family are spending their day at one of the Gold Coast's landmark spots, Burleigh National Park, just 4 miles from their base in Mermaid Beach. To begin, the children burn off some energy at an oceanfront play park. Next up, a mountain walk. After a busy morning, the family kick back at Tallabudgera Creek.
That looks cool, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's been a welcome opportunity to have quality time with the boys. But Stephen's also used the day to reflect on the potentially life-changing decision he faces come the end of the week.
Hedith seems to think, yes, we can move and it'll just fall into place. I think what can go wrong, and we are going slightly different directions with that.
Despite his earlier votes for Australia, Hedith knows he's wavering.
Every time I think I've got somewhere with him, he'll turn around and he's got something else to say and suddenly he doesn't seem so keen. I have got a battle on my hands. I've got a big battle.
Ready?
Fortunately for her, today's chance to hang out as a family could be winning Leon over.
It's been a lot nicer having time to be with Mum and Dad than them just working all the time. Yeah, I don't really get to see them much. It makes me feel a bit sad. But
they're all together now, but will everyone be united come the end of the week? Meanwhile, has the day done enough to convince them of the lifestyle Australia can offer?
we've had a lovely day today on the beach and in the national park, and based on that we've decided to vote for
You want to go to Australia?
I like swimming.
You like swimming, yeah?
Yeah.
You want Australia? Yeah. You like it today? You had a good day?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, you liked it? Why did you choose Australia?
I chose Australia because it's a lot nicer and hotter, and there's more family time as well, so I can spend time with you guys.
You coming round to my way of thinking?
A little bit, still got some worries, but yeah, that was good.
Same, it's better than good.
The week so far has gone Hedith's way, but to keep Stephen invested in her dream, she knows the finances will have to stack up. If they do move, the couple plan to sell their home and believe it to be worth around £350,000. To see if they're right, we sent two estate agents round. And back at base while the younger boys play, the rest of the family sit down to watch the results.
So this is obviously a lovely room, nice double height space, real nice picture windows, real wood flooring, real credit to the house.
You missing that now?
No.
No? Yeah.
This is a really nice kitchen. I think it's got a country theme that people will like. I think it's very appealing.
Good sized master bedroom.
Oh, there's our bedroom. Oh no.
Nice feature fireplace. The only small drawback I could see is probably that it comes off the kitchen.
Wow, this is a fantastic room. Particularly love the vaulted ceiling and the exposed beams. I think this is a wow factor room, ideal for families. I think everybody will really love this room.
Good sized family bathroom.
Oh no, the bathroom.
Probably do with some updating. I mean, the current property market, I'd value this property at £320,000. If they wanted a quick sale, you'd probably have to come below the £300,000 to £290,000.
Oh.
I would value this property at £270,000.
What?
But if the owner would like a quicker sale, I would advise £249,950.
What did you think about that then?
I'm thinking I'm not going to use the second estate agent.
No. No, I mean, we can't afford to sell it at that price, so...
No.
You know...
No.
Right.
With the valuations lower than expected, the couple now need to consider the costs involved in making a move.
Let's do it then, shall we?
I really hope this is going to work in my favour.
To help, we've provided a breakdown of living expenses, starting with a weekly grocery shop.
Biscuits tiny bit more expensive, but you need to cut back on biscuits anyway. And that's...
I don't eat biscuits.
OK, red wine gone for you.
Totting up the sums reveals their groceries would be just over £3 more down under.
It's literally the same.
Yeah.
Next, they look at the bigger bills, starting with the mortgage repayments and basing figures on the third property they viewed.
Our mortgage payment at home is £900, and that one here is £1,788.
Hedith's determined to balance things out.
There's obviously no heating oil. Heating oil costs us a lot at home, doesn't it? Oof, nursery costs.
So that's...
but it's not forever.
Yeah.
Once you can start school, it'll be gone.
A quick calculation of the figures reveals what they'd pay on monthly bills.
It costs us to live in Australia £509.59 more a month. The biggest one there is the mortgage. You're getting something out of that, so that's fine.
Next, they look at income and discovered they'd bring home almost £1,700 more per month.
Less hours and you're making more money.
Making more money, so... It's a win-win, really.
Even with higher outgoings, the final sum showed they'd be better off by over £1,000 every month down under.
I think I'm
Yeah,
winning here.
I'm a bit shocked with it, really, but it's good. Yeah.
If we know we're secure financially, that's something we never have to worry about anymore.
Yeah, well, it's a big thing to actually come out to Australia, so I'm still worried about that a little bit.
First priority, keep your wife happy, and everything else will fall into place.
Yeah, we start something a bit easier then.
It's been a great result for Hedith, but when it comes to the vote, will it be enough to keep her and Stephen on the same page?
We've looked at all the costs and the figures of moving out to Australia, and with that in mind, we've now decided to vote for Australia!
Woo! Clean run so far.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock for me to see some of those
Were you
figures.
that shocked to you?
I was really shocked, so
Oh.
yeah.
Knowing they'd thrive financially down under has brought Hedith closer to the life she's been dreaming of for her family. But for husband Stephen to go the distance, the emotional cost of a move has to be considered too. The whole family sit down to watch messages from loved ones.
Okay.
Boys, you're gonna watch the friends and family videos now? Shall we watch it?
Yeah.
Hi!
Hi, Hedith. Hi, Stephen. Hi, boys.
Hi guys, Hedith, Stephen and the boys.
We're hoping you enjoy. Sorry.
Oh, she's started already.
It is always up to something. Always has to be sort of, should we say, centre of attention.
The moment I first met her, I almost turned around and walked the other way. I thought, wow, I'm gonna have to put up with that for the rest of my life.
She just doesn't stop talking. You can't go over there for a 5-minute chat or a visit. It's going to be hours. She's funny though. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Stephen is the quieter one.
Yeah. Very organised, very good in the kitchen.
The boys are just lovely. Leon in particular is very caring and looks after Eli and Seth. And I think because he thinks he's responsible when Mum's not there. So he's very good.
I don't think Mum and Dad would cope if they moved away. Initially, I'd probably have to be here because I think she'd be, particularly Mum, would be uncontrollable.
They want to be selfish and say don't go, but at the same time they also want them to have that quality of life, and if it has to be in Australia, then it has to be in Australia.
Yeah.
Yes, if they did go, be lost for quite a while, wondering what they're up to.
Yeah. Because we do see them every weekend. Whilst you can Skype and FaceTime and all this, it's not the same as having a cuddle and, I guess, and having them sit in your lap and read to them and seeing them just grow up.
I think it'd be difficult if they went.
It would be. Yeah, that goodbye would be horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even think about saying goodbye to them.
No.
I can feel myself. Don't. Yeah, no. It's too hard.
But they might have an amazing life out there. Well, if I've learned one thing is you've got one life, so just grasp it whilst you can. Just go for it. Go for it. We'll miss you loads. It'll be great. It's an amazing opportunity.
And I hope you haven't enjoyed yourselves too much in a way. I know we've missed you, especially Catherine, yeah? But she's having difficulty speaking at the moment. We know we'll come up with the right decision, and we'll see you when you come back.
What's that like now, watching the video now and seeing everybody from home?
Yeah, it makes it feel a lot different because I haven't really been thinking about it, but now because I've seen that, it makes me feel a lot more.
Yeah? Eli, what did you think?
Well, because I miss it, so I'll stay here for when we're gonna chat for 2 weeks.
Yeah? You wouldn't want to stay here forever though, would you? No. No? Seth, what about you?
On a day or adult.
You want to stay forever?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find that? I knew it was going to be tough and most of your family don't want us to go, so...
It makes me feel guilty. My mum and dad there obviously don't want us to go. It wouldn't change my mind though. I can't really just stay home just for them. You know, I feel selfish in a way, but at the same time I'm thinking about what's best for us. You said we just have to work out what's more important in the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heartfelt messages from loved ones in the UK haven't shaken Hedith's resolve, but the reality of being so far from family and friends in Wales has hit home with Leon and Eli. As the final vote approaches, could their doubts about saying goodbye see Hedith's Australian dream put back on ice? After a trial week in the country with her family, Australia surpassed Hedith's expectations.
Australia's been everything I dreamed of and hoped of, and a little bit more.
And she's not the only one who's enjoyed it.
Even Leon, who's been dead set against it, has loved all of it.
Spending time with mum and dad was really nice, and having nice weather for once.
The more every day goes on, there's more and more pluses for coming out here. Just seeing the kids happy and being able to do things outside.
But for all his positivity, Stephen's still finding it hard to come to a decision.
I don't want to sort of make a wrong move and then think, oh, what have we done?
And the distance from home is playing on everyone's mind.
Watching the friends and family video made me feel really sad, and it's been really up and down for me this week.
I suppose I have to decide at the end of it what's more important to our children, whether it's me and Stephen having a better work-life balance or my family are nearby. It's the only thing holding me back.
This is the biggest thing we've ever had to decide as a family.
One question looms large. Will the family decide their destiny lies at home or away?
We've had a lovely week in Australia and we are going to vote for
Oh, you're such a copycat, Eli.
I thought you loved it.
I chose UK because I miss friends and family.
I changed my mind.
You've changed your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah? You've chosen Australia now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia then, it is?
Yeah.
Well, I had to choose it. Now we've actually been here and seen what there is here.
Good job.
Having halted Hedith's Australian plans once before, it looks like Stephen is finally ready to make his wife's dream come true. All they need to do now is to get Leon on board too. On whichever side of the world they end up, we wish the Jamiesons good health and every happiness for their future.